Let's get to a good person. He is the defending national championship head basketball coach. His Kentucky team this year is 17-6. He's heavily involved in Coaches versus Cancer, which obviously is a terrific cause. John Calipari is back with us on the Subway Fresh Take Hotline and nice enough to be flexible with his time today after Jay Paterno was here. John, do you have any idea what it's like to be falsely accused? Yes, you do. You're falsely accused of things all the time. You're always taking another job, and you always say you're not doing it. Now Golic is falsely accusing me of planting photos of myself looking like a male model, which are totally untrue.
Well, first of all, he's a mama's boy. Last time he wasn't even on the show because he had a little cough.
That's right. That's right.
And then, how small was that shovel?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously. I mean, it came with a pail. I mean, seriously.
I know. I mean, you know what it looks like? You're like one of those guys. I've never shoveled snow before, but I'm going to look like I'm shoveling snow. And then you look and say, it's kind of like Mike Dukakis when he got in that tank with that helmet on.
Yeah.
And you look and you say, he's never been in a tank before.
There you go.
And I have never shoveled snow. I acknowledge that.
And it showed.
I was doing it for the dog.
Yeah.
It was for the dog.
Whatever.
All right, Mike and Mike. Coach Cal is back with us here. I'm Mike and Mike. Let's get right into it. Obviously, yours last year was a super team, and you won a national championship, and you were the best team in college basketball basically from day one through the rest of it. So give us a sense of what it's like now. You're trying to put together a new team with a lot of new young kids, and they're good, but they're not what you were a year ago. What is the mentality like, and how does that affect you as a coach?
Well, first of all, we're getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, as a coach, you got to look at how am I going to enjoy this growth in this process? How do I make it about these kids and not myself? How do I not take the losing or the other stuff personal and just make it about their growth? Here's the problem. These kids are so young, they're trying to establish who they are as an individual player instead of losing themselves in the team. Last year, we had 3 Final Four players in Duran, Terrence, and Darius. And then we had 3 or 4 freshmen who lost themselves in the team. My point guard, Marcus Teague, didn't early. But when he lost himself in the team, like Michael and Anthony, then we became ridiculous. This team right now, and I'm trying to convince them, as soon as you lose yourself in the team, just do what the team needs you to do. If you miss a shot, it's a team shot. If you turn over, it's a team turnover. Quit worrying about it. Quit putting your head down. You look defeated. Be having a ball playing, knowing you're missing shots and turning it over some. That's what we're battling every day right now.
So you're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Tomorrow night, 7 Eastern on ESPN, you take on number 2 Florida. You're at Florida. It's a long season with a lot of games. What does that game tomorrow mean? How big a game is it?
Well, it's just for us to learn where we are. We've won 5 in a row, but, yeah, we could have lost a few of those. So we're figuring out how to win. We're slowly falling in line where we're surrendering to each other and making this about losing myself in the team just a step at a time. Now, we're going to Florida where they play out of their minds. They have a terrific coach, terrific players. They're a top 5 basketball team, and we're going on the road. What we're trying to do is, all right, let's go down and really learn about ourselves. How good can we be? How good can we be when we're playing somebody that good? Let's check it out and find out.
Mike and Mike, Coach Cal with us. John Calipari, coach of Kentucky, again tomorrow night at Florida, 7 Eastern on ESPN. How about with the fan base? Because we know the Kentucky fan base, of course, as zealous as there is in the country. And then I think they've become accustomed to you bringing in new kids every single year and hitting the ground running. What's the message to them? How do you try and make sure that they remain as patient with the kids as you're trying to be?
Our fans have been great. Look, here's what Kentucky fans are now that I've been here for going on 4 years. They want you to be significant. They want you in the discussion. They want you involved in the best kids in the country. They know we are. They know we didn't intend to lose all these kids every year. I want the rule to change. I'm one of the few coaches right now that will say, let's go to 2 years. Let's get with the Players Association and go to 2 years. It would be good for college players. It would be good for the pros. It would be good for everybody involved. But we don't want to do that because it may help Kentucky. I'm saying let's go to 2 years. Now, our fans have been fabulous. Now, you'll have, a small group that wants you to win every single game by 20 points, but they're not really hurt. Our fans have been there. They're at every game. It's been a great experience.
Mike and John Calipari, who is heavily involved not only in trying to win basketball games, but also in the fight against cancer. And the Coaches versus Cancer Suits and Sneakers weekend was something that they got involved with the American Cancer Society. Tell everybody about it, John.
Well, there's all kind of things you're trying to do as a basketball coach. I always say, please tell me my purpose is more than just coaching basketball. And so you try to leverage your position and what you can do to help other people. How can I'm not going to be here that long. I'm at Kentucky. I'm in a seat that really carries weight. How can I move people? Well, we're also doing the Infinity Challenge right now, where we're going to go into Children's Hospital, get recommendations from the Kentucky Children's Hospital, and retrofit some homes for children. And the reason we're doing that is because now I'm starting to watch HGTV a little bit. And we're looking like, wow, we could do some of this stuff in Kentucky. And then it was like, let's do it for children. So if people want to vote for that, go to ESPN.com, Infinity, and register and you vote, and you can vote every day. If you think that's something you'd like to support, children, retrofitting children their home when they come back from Children's Hospital, join us in that.
And you can also text COACH, the word COACH, to 20222 to donate $5 as well. Coach Cal, good luck tomorrow night. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks guys. Thanks.
It's John Calipari, who was flexible with us today, and we really appreciate it. He joined us on the Subway Fresh Take Hotline. Join the Subway Footlong Frenzy for your chance to score fresh prizes. Subway, where winners eat.
You do realize he ripped both of us.
Yeah, I know that. And you know what? Yours was justifiable, and mine,